Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you very much, guys, for your great support. Now, before we get into the discussion, let me humbly request you that if at all you're meeting for the first time, please don't forget to click the subscribe button. You can as well, like you can share, drop me your comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think and where exactly you are watching this video from. If you're within the country, you can tell me which part of the country you're watching this video from, and if you're outside, it's also good to tell me which country, or drop me the flag, the code, the flag, or even the name of the country where you are watching Bonita Media, and I know that all is going to be well. Now, fellow Kenyans, I would like to say this, that sometimes it's normally good to wish people well, especially if somebody is from your country, and maybe there is something your country, your village, your family, anywhere, or anybody that you know that maybe is aiming higher or is having an expectation. Sometimes it's just good to just wish them well, wish them the best of luck, as long as it doesn't affect you in one way or the other. It's normally good. Other people's success, somebody's success does not affect you in any way. Actually, what it does, or what it can do, it can really encourage you to also work hard, work smart, to achieve one or two, three things that maybe that person has achieved or is going to achieve, if you mean well. So there is one of our Kenyan Supreme Court judges, that is NJOKI, who was served in the Supreme Court. Right now is aiming higher, and her aim is to become one of the International Criminal Court judge, that is ICC. And today there is she has launched her candidacy, and she's being supported by various people in this country. That is why I've said that sometimes it's just good to wish people well.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, the Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome, the Honorable Speaker, the Honorable Prime Cabinet Secretary, Cabinet Secretaries, Principal Secretaries present, the Honorable CRJ, distinguished ambassadors, members of the Diplomatic Corps, esteemed guests, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored by the confidence of the government of Kenya that has placed in me by nominating and supporting my candidature for the election of Judge of the International Criminal Court for the year 2027 to 2036. I accept this endorsement with humility and gratitude, proud to do so as a Kenyan who has dedicated her professional life to the service of justice and the rule of law and the protection of human dignity. I am deeply grateful to His Excellency President William Ruto for his decisive leadership in advancing my candidature and personally introducing me to more presidents than I am sure I will ever meet, more heads of state, in order to secure support ahead of the ICC election in December. I equally acknowledge the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, whose unwavering support, together with the diligence of his Permanent Secretary, Dr. Korir Sing'oei, they have both been instrumental in this journey. I owe a special debt of gratitude to the Chief Justice, Martha Koome, whose confidence in my ability to serve, her mentorship and her encouragement for me to seek higher office has always been invaluable. The same gratitude I wish to extend to my elder sister, Ambassador Ida Odinga, and to Justice Joyce Aloch for ever encouraging me in my career development and personal life.
But then, let's look at this thing this way. Of course, we know very well that ICC has never been a court that maybe takes African cases serious. It's normally being seen as the court that solves the West cases more than Africa. Because Africa, I really don't know. Because Sincerely speaking, kama Supreme Court kama ICC, sorry, ICC was a court that was taking African cases serious. Then I think Tanzanian case during Mama Suluhu Samia's election, jinsi ambavyo watu walikufa. And then Ugandan case, even Kenya, even William Ruto's cases, they could have been solved long time ago. Na at least wale watu ambao walipoteza maisha yao wangepata justice. But then now, try to look at this, that now William Ruto's face, like Kenyan face, is going to appear at ICC. Do you really think that if at all something happens in 2027, because there is high chances of bad things happening in 2027, because you can't really tell me that these guys are going to accept that they've lost the elections. So when such kind of things happen, do you really think that it will be very easy for the president or for William Ruto to be arrested, or maybe to be arraigned, or maybe to be taken in, because at the end of the day kutakuwa na Mkenya pale? I'm just trying to ask, you know, it's not like, you know, we don't really trust her being one of the magistrates, something like that. But we have to look at this thing in different angles, you know. But all in all, what I have to say, or what I can say, is that there are a lot that are going to happen, and that is why I've said that it is good to just wish her the best of luck as she's starting another journey of being at the ICC, as she's presenting her documents, her candidacy to become the Supreme Court, to become the ICC magistrate that is in Netherlands. Please, I would like you also to just wish her the best. Tusiangalie mara yo anatoka wapi, mara nini imefanyika, no. Sometimes let us just wish people the best, especially wale watu ambao hawajafanya kosa lolote, kwa sababu personally I don't think if maybe there is any case that NJOKI as maybe aliamua vibaya. Kwangu sijasikia, pengine kama ipo, you can say at the comment section, but all in all, let us wish her the best of luck.
I have known this charming candidate of Kenya for, I was just counting it, and without my phone it gave me a lot of difficulty. But I finally worked it out to about 38 years. And she is still as beautiful as she was then. But what I remember is something about, I call NJOKI for the purposes of my comment, I was a little older than her in prosecution services in government, and she'd come out of, I think, Waruhio and Mwite and joined the government, like me, had all the choices in the world. When you're as bright as some of us were, government is the last choice. But it depends on where you're coming from. Public service was in my heart, was in her heart, and she chose government. And she went into prosecution services, and those days, I was a very aggressive prosecutor. This is in 1986, 1987, 1988. The Attorney General had not yet joined prosecution services. She was a little behind us. And I remember NJOKI once saying, "You are my mentor. I want to model my life on yours." Why do I want to come up with this? I think God gives everybody just one career. Mr. President, I think yours was politics, and you have done well. Those who went into defending straight out of law school defend all their lives. Those who start with prosecution stay close to a certain line, and that line is defending victims. When you're a prosecutor, you are always looking at the victim side, not the perpetrator side. So in Justice NJOKI's line, I see everything that has been said about her. What she said about herself, what she says was her career line. She went into prosecution, went into civil society, went into politics, ended up in the Supreme Court. but her original line was prosecution. And when I listened to her today, the most passion was evident when she discussed defending victims and bringing justice to those who are defiled and those who are wronged and those who are killed and so on. So what I see today is a natural career progression. I must say, Justice NJOKI, I wondered why you were hanging around in the Supreme Court for so long. After 13 years, what more can you be doing? You have seen it all. You have adjudicated upon it all. You now must go back to your life's passion, which is criminal justice, and in this case, international criminal justice. You're going there. I look at your CV, I look at your career. You are more than qualified. I don't want to say overqualified, because an interviewer says, then they won't give you the job. You're more than qualified. On our part, and I speak today on behalf of not only the Senior Counsel Bar that I chair, but on behalf of the legal fraternity, law society included, we fully endorse, we fully support your candidature. I listened to Lady Justice Oluoch talk about sometimes the loneliness of a candidate. In those days, perhaps there was not that much in terms of resources to support a candidate. We have seen what President William Ruto's administration does when it supports a candidate. It throws in everything. This is just the start. I can tell you, you were escorted by the Attorney General and the Vice Chair of the Senior Counsel Bar, Joyce Majiwa. We offer you some of our seniors, led by Joyce Majiwa, to accompany you on some of your missions to secure support. So, Mr. President, when she says she has friends, make available enough for a ticket or two for friends. When she has a cold, she has to have enough people walking with her and speaking for her. So with that, we just want to assure everybody present, particularly the candidate and the president who is launching and supporting fully your bid, that she comes highly recommended and fully supported. With that, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Senior Counsel Murgor, for your advice and for the ringing endorsement to the candidate.